Experience 21st century learning. Experience friendships that last a lifetime. Experience the world through international opportunities at West Virginia State University. Experience a dynamic learning environment with over 80 areas of study, intimate class sizes, and affordable tuition. West Virginia State University. Experience the power of education.
These things we count on every day started as ideas. Ideas from the minds of African Americans. Support minority education today so we don't miss out on the next big idea tomorrow. The United Negro College Fund. A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Welcome back to the Coach's Corner here on the campus of West Virginia State University. I'm your host, Lee France. It's now time to meet Yellow Jackets running back, Michael Thompson. Michael, thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about, if you will, just about yourself and how you got into football.
I started out playing football at the age of 8 for a little league team, and I've been playing football ever since then.
What's kept you in football? What do you like about the game?
I like scoring touchdowns as a running back, making plays, just having fans and everybody behind me.
Have you always known you were going to be a running back? Is that the position that you played all the way through from Pee Wee on, or did you try wide receiver, things of that nature?
I played slot. I played slot in high school. Mm-hmm. I've been playing pretty much running back all my life.
Tell me about growing up in Pontiac, Michigan, where you're from, and you just mentioned that you had seven kids all together. Talk about what that was like.
It was crazy. I got a younger brother. He right under me. We always compete about everything. He at Grand Valley College right now playing football. We compete every week with stats. But mostly growing up in Pontiac, it's like 30 miles from Detroit. It's a little city. We play football all year round, and it's mostly a fun thing to do and keep us out of trouble most of the time.
Now, were you unfortunate enough to be a Lions fan and struggle through their problems?
No, I've always been a Steelers fan.
A Steelers fan
yeah.
In Michigan. Talk about your days at Pontiac Central High School and some of the memories that you've taken away from there.
One Pontiac member high school I have is my senior year. We was down to our rival school in our city championship game. It was like 4th and like 15, and we ran like a triple I. Coach gave me the ball. I ran for like 25 yards, scored a touchdown. But we ended up losing because the top receiver on the other team, he went to Michigan, named Martell Webb. He had a cast on his hand. Mm-hmm. His hand was broke. He caught a one-hand catch to the end zone.
And that did it.
Man,
what a memory. Talk about your decision from high school to come to West Virginia State.
Before I had a look at West Virginia State University, I was working. Mm-hmm. Like the last week before camp, Coach Shaw called me and told me to receive my highlight tape, and it's been ever since I've been here.
What did you think about the campus when you got here, and how has that been going so far over your few years that you've been here?
Not coming on a recruit visit. I was really shocked, like what college was really like. Mm-hmm. But here at State, the teachers really work with you and have you focused on your work so you can succeed in life.
Do you like the slower pace? We get that a lot from the out-of-state students, that this is a lot more slower pace than what they're used to.
Yeah, it's not as busy, and teachers know you by your name and not by your number like in bigger schools, and they tend to work with you a lot.
Now, this year has been really tough. We don't make a lot about it. It's an 0-7 start so far. What, in your opinion, as the running back, and I know you've just been back, you've been nagged with some injuries, but what in your mind has been the problem with this team and getting their first win?
Coaches prepare us every week. They try to make us the best players every week. They push us to our limits every week. It's just that we got to go out there and we got to go out there and execute plays. I mean, it's so much the coach can do for a player to be their best.
Talking about those nagging injuries, how frustrating has this season, particularly for you, been?
Having this injury, I got this injury about 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
In the big game against Concord, against Coach King, he came down here in our backyard. It was a big game for us. It hurt me so much I couldn't play that game because I wanted to show Coach King, like, all the years that he'd been beating up on me at practice that I couldn't play against him. It's just been hard for this season for me to be on the sideline holding a clipboard and not making plays on the field to help my team in a better position.
Now, you've got 115 rushing yards so far this year, and again, you've only played in a small amount of games total. And also the team has been down, so they've had to pass a lot. But you do have 56 receiving yards also. What do you like doing better? Do you like running out of the backfield? Do you like catching a swing pass and trying to make something happen? What's your take on either one of those?
I like running the football. I like hitting the hole and getting upfield. It's just something about it that just make my life just go by.
Now, who's given you in your career here so far the most valuable piece of either football advice or the combination of football college advice?
I think it's been Coach Shaw. Coach Shaw always in my corner. He always behind me. Coach Monroe, a good coach too. He always pushing me and trying to make me a better person too.
And some of the teammates, if you will, talk about Fabian Payne in the backfield with you, and also freshman Ronnie Reeves. We don't know a lot about him. Talk about those two and how they've influenced you.
We like to call ourselves the three-headed monsters. I mean, Fabian bring that power. He got a little speed too. He get it up in there, soften the defense up, and I come in, try to make a home run. And Reeves, he a good freshman. He coming in as a true freshman, playing because I got hurt. He's stepping up in the row, making plays.
Who has influenced you the most in football, period? Someone that stands out?
Probably my uncle. My uncle Eric. He went to Eastern Michigan back in the day. He played receiver and corner. He got hurt on the field back then, though.
But he's influenced you. Talk about, if you will, a little bit about Coach Monroe and what he's meant to you.
Coach Monroe been a real father figure to us too. He always there for us. He always try to push us to make us a better player and to make plays out there. And he always say every Saturday he wish he can pad up again so he can go out there and play 3 minutes of physical football.
Mm-hmm. Good luck against Shepherd this week at home, and thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
We'll be right back after this short timeout, fans, and we'll talk to David Whistler.